everyone. Right, we've got 5 people already. Nice. Right, so happy Monday, everybody. It's a little bit different than what you're used to on a Monday because I know normally Imogen takes the classes. However, don't worry, you're not going to miss out. She will be coming back on this Thursday at 5 p.m. So you can go and check out her workout there because I know she does lots and lots of fun activities and I'm sure you all have lots of fun with her. Sorry. Okay, so before we get started, I've actually got some really good news thanks to you guys. So we have hit 900 subscribers on our YouTube channel. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's following along. All of our coaches are loving it and we hope you guys are too, and we're providing you something fun and entertaining and obviously going to keep your gymnastics and your ninja spirit going this whole time. So also, if you haven't subscribed yet to our channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are still going ahead as well with our hoodie competition. So just make sure, like, subscribe, comment down below on our social media, and you might be in with a chance of winning. All right, so for today's session, all you're going to need is a drink. I'm going to grab mine. And some space. And a nice positive attitude. So what we're going to be doing in today's session, because you might not have followed my Thursday session, but I have been for this month running through our range and conditioning levels. So today we're going to be looking at our levels 5, 6 and 7. We're also going to play a game to start with, and we're going to finish with a little conditioning game at the end. Okay, so make sure to get those comments in so I can shout you out, say hello to you. Let me know what you're doing because it might be half term for some of you. So you might be watching lots and lots of Disney films at home and just having a nice chill. So, right, I think we are ready. Let me just check the time. I want to make sure we can get as many people on here as possible. And then we can get started. So just a quick reminder, all you need is a drink and some space. What we're going to be doing to start with for our little pulse raiser is a little game. So I've kind of adapted a different game. Some of you might have played before the jelly bean game. So like when you say run a bean, you run on the spot, or beans on toast, I think you lay on the floor. However, I've adapted it into a bit of a gymnastics game. So on my whiteboard here, hopefully you can see each gymnastics piece of equipment that I call out has a exercise next to it. So for example, if I say beam, then you need to do a stretch. If I say bars, then you need to do a star shape. Vault is squat shape, and floor is a straddle shape. Don't worry, I am going to help you. We're going to do a little tester first. So we're going to start with running on the spot, then I'm going to shout out a piece of equipment, and you've got to see if you can remember the shape and get straight into that shape for me, okay? I'm going to wait a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to do the shape as well after, and we'll see if you manage to remember. So I'm going to run through the shapes one more time. So if I say beam, it is a stretch. If I say bars, it's a star. If I say vault, then we're doing a squat shape. And last one, floor, is a straddle sit. And I know you guys must be absolutely fantastic at your shapes now because Imogen covers them a lot, which is great, great, great work for you guys. And it's going to help you out with your warm-up to start with. I'm going to lift the camera up slightly and then we'll get started. So we're going to start with running on the spot. Are we all ready? Okay, let's go. Let's start with some jogging on the spot. Good job. And try your best to remember what shape goes to what piece of equipment. Okay, so who can remember beam? What shape was beam? Good. So if you did a stretch, well done, you were correct. Okay, we're going to do some running again. And what one am I going to say next? I'm going to say the vault. Who knows what shape was the vault? Good. Okay, the squat shape. So bend your knees and touch the floor. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do some jumping jacks instead. Okay, so out and in. Keep jumping, keep jumping. Good. And listen carefully. we're gonna do the floor. What was the floor? I'll give you a hint. You have to sit down on the floor for this one. Good, okay, it's the straddle sit. So arms out to the side. Sit up super duper tall. Fab, okay, right, now we're gonna do some hopping. You can change legs as many times as you want. Just keep moving, keep going. Good, I'm gonna change to my other leg. Okay, right, bars. What shape was the bars? Well done, big stretch star shape. Nice straight arms. Good. Okay, we're going to jump side to side, feet together now. You can pop your hands on your hips. That's it, keep jumping. Well done. And beam. Stretch. Bars. Stop. Vault. Squat. Floor straddle. Good, okay. And what should we do now? Right, we're going to go touch one foot, hop, other foot, jump, touch. Keep going, tap. That's it, keep moving with me. Touch all the way down to your toe. All right, last one I'm going to call out. And I'm going to go for vault. Who remembers the vault? What shape was the vault? Good, okay, squat shape. Right, well done everybody. Give your arms a shake. And your leg a shake. And your other leg a shake. Good, and you can grab a quick drink if you would like, because we're going to be moving on to our little stretch warm-up. So, if you've just joined, hello. I'm Sophie from Gymfinity Kids Maidstone. And I'm going to be taking your live session today. We're going to be going through levels 5, 6 and 7 of our range and conditioning. And then we're going to finish with a little game at the very, very end. And I've brought back my giant dice for that one. Okay. Right, grab your quick drink. I'm going to do a nice, gentle stretch. I'm going to start with my feet apart today. I'm going to circle our arms round, backwards. Good. So what have you all been up to and what's your plans this week? Arms forwards. I know we can't really do much apart from our daily walks, but you might not, if you're on half term, you might not have lots of school work for this week. Back twist side to side. So maybe you could do some drawing. Maybe you can, we're going to stretch over to the side, watch some TV, like I said earlier. I do love a Disney film. Lovely. Okay, you're going to touch one foot for me. See if you get your nose onto your knee. And we're going to go to the other side now. And we're going to put our hands in the middle. And hold that stretch. Good job. Okay, right, we're going to sit back in our straddle position that we did in our warm-up. I'm going to put one hand in the middle and I'm going to draw my finger over to my toe. And back to your straddle. Swap the hand over, so one hand in the middle, and draw all the way over to your foot. Sit, try to get your ear on your leg. See if I can do it. Okay, right, hands in the middle. We're going to slide forwards and backwards 5 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we're going to bring our legs together. Move back a little bit for you. And we do exactly the same. Slide our hands as far forward as you can and back again for 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Okay, right, we're going to pull our feet in. We'll do the butterfly sit. We're just going to bounce our knees a little bit. Up and down. Sit, and then I'm going to put my hands on my knees and we're just going to rock side to side nice and gently. And now we're going to see who can get their nose down to their toes. Who can reach all the way down and hold. Good, okay, right, we're going to go into our lunge position now. So I'm going to come up onto 2 knees, place 1 foot in front, and I'm just going to bend, and we're actually going to do little bounces today. We're going to do 5, 4, and 5. Okay, and now I'm going to tuck my toe under the back foot. I'm going to see if I can lift my knee without falling off the floor, and arms out to the side. Got to make sure to push this knee up to the ceiling so it's nice and straight, not bendy. Straight leg. Okay, good. We're going to go on to the other leg now. Turn this side for you. So 1 foot in front, bend forwards and back. 2, we'll do 5 in total. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then tuck that toe under so you can stand on your toes. Pull that knee up, arms out to the side. And hold it for a little bit. Good, okay, right, so I'm going to pop my fingers together like so. I'm going to push my hands through, tucking it under. And we're going to step to the side, bend that knee. And I'm just going to do little bounces and hold it there. If that's tricky with your hands, then you can just hold one in front of the other. Doesn't really matter. And to the other side. Good, and now we're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, we're going to come and lie down on our tummy now because we're going to go into our still sit position. So, pop your hands by your shoulders and we're going to lift your head up to the ceiling. I'm going to look up to the ceiling as well. Good, then we're going to pop our bottom in the air. See if we can get our armpits flat on the floor. And I'm going to show you from this way. I'm going to take one hand, I'm going to tuck it through and just stretch. And back. Take the other hand, tuck it through, little stretch. And back. And last little bit, we're going to do some spaghetti hands. And clap your hands together, roll those wrists around for the meatballs. And of course, top it off with some cheese on top. Okie dokie, right, well done everyone. So, we're going to move on now. Sorry, I've got all my little notes down here. We're going to move on to our levels. So, for our level 5, what we're going to be doing is sitting in our pike body fold position. And then also a pike hold for 15 seconds on the rings, which obviously I don't have rings at my house. You're very lucky if you do have some rings at your house or maybe in your garden. So we're going to work through those first. I'm going to give you an alternative to the last one. And then that's going to be our level 5. Then we'll move on 6 and 7. Okay, so just to start with, nice and simple. For our pike fold, we're going to sit up nice and tall with our legs out in front of us, squeeze together nice and straight. And we're going to reach up to the ceiling. We're going to see if we can lean forwards all the way until our tummy is flat on our legs. See as far as you can go. So that's as far as I can go, and I can feel the stretch under my legs. So I've got a bit of work to do, a bit of training on my flexibility before I'm all the way down and can get my tick for that level 5, okay? So we're going to try one more time. Big stretch and see if you can lean forwards and hold it nice and flat. Very hard, that one. Okay, well done, everybody. So that's nice and simple for the first little exercise. Now for the second one, pike hold on the rings. So if you imagine you're holding the rings in your hands and you've got to lift your legs up into that pike position. So what we're going to do, because we're obviously at home, so we're going to start sitting with our feet in front of us, legs nice and bent, and try and sit up super tall with our arms up by our ears, holding those imaginary rings, okay? Now I'm going to lift one leg up and hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Then we're going to move on to the other leg. So I'm going to do that again for you so you can join in with me this time. So I'm going to do 5 seconds on the right leg, 5 seconds on the left leg. All right, are we all ready? Arms up, let's grab our imaginary rings. Lift one leg straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swap legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, my legs were shaking, then it's hard work. Now, to make it even harder, but a little bit closer to the final skill on the rings when we get back in the gym, we're going to see if we lift one leg, then we can lift the other leg as well at the same time. So both your feet will be off the floor. We're going to try that for 5 seconds, okay? Are we ready? Let's do it all together. So big stretch up, hold those rings. One leg up, other leg up. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good try. Well done if you managed to do that, because that is super duper tricky. All right, so in the gym for your level 5, you have to be able to hold this one for 15 seconds. So I just want to see right now, I'm going to count to 5. If you can hold it for longer than 5, all the way up to 15 seconds, then well done. That's really, really good. If not, don't worry, you can keep up with me and we'll do the 5 seconds, okay? And just as long as you're trying the best you can, that's all that matters. Right, we're going to do it one more time. Ready? Hold those rings. One leg and the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well done, everybody. That is very, very tricky. So really good job if you managed to do that one with me. And that's a nice little challenge because you can keep going and see how long you can hold it for, okay? The longer, the better, all right? Okay, so moving on now, because that was our level 5 done. Some of the exercises as well at the gym are like climbing the rope to the top. Obviously, that's really tricky to try and come up with an alternative to, or a chin up is very tricky as well. So some of them I'm having to skip, but we're just trying to do as many as we possibly can. All right? Okay, so let's move on. Level 6. So if you look back at my previous workout last Thursday, I was covering backward walkovers. Not backward walkovers. I was doing bridge kickovers. Okay, so the transition up to now your level 6 is a full backward walkover. All right, so we're not going to do that today unless you have got space. You can safely do it already. You've done it hundreds and hundreds of times at the gym on your own, and your parents or adults or whoever you're with are happy with you doing it as you're nice and safe, okay? So what you need to do then is just take a look at my previous sessions, because I've done lots of back flexibility, bridge work, and kickovers, and you're just going to combine it all together, basically. We're going to come back to that one at the very end because we're going to be doing a similar move. So we're going to come past that one now, and we're going to move on to our forward leg splits. All right, so what we're going to start with, the first exercise, you're going to lay on your back. Hopefully you can see me there. And we're going to lift one leg up. You're going to hold it, and you're going to gently pull it, trying to get that leg on your nose, okay? Now, we're not all going to be able to do that. I definitely can't do that, but I can still feel a stretch. All right, so you're going to try and keep this leg nice and straight, and hold that position, and then lower down, and we're going to lift the other leg now and hold. So this is just helping with our flexibility to eventually be able to do the front leg splits. All right, so give your legs a shake. That's a nice little stretch. Now I felt like adding this one in because I haven't done this one yet in any of my workouts. So we're going to stand against a wall if you've got some space. And you're going to maybe take a step forwards, just one. Then I'm going to pop my hands down on the floor, and you're going to see if you can slide one foot up nice and tall against the wall into as close to a splits position as you can. Then eventually you're going to step that foot back a bit closer to the wall, a bit closer to the wall, as close to that wall as you possibly can, and I'm pushing with my hands, my bottom into the wall, okay? I can definitely feel that stretch. All right, and I'm going to do it on the other leg now. So back against the wall, take a step forwards. This one's my bad leg, so I probably won't be able to get as close to the wall this time. Hands on the floor, slide your foot up. So I can already feel that stretching, so I'm not actually going to go any further at all. I'm just going to hold it there. I'm going to look at my knee and feel that stretch for a little bit. Good. Down you come. Right, okay, so moving on to our splits now. I'm going to start in my lunge position. Straighten the front leg, arms out to the side. I'm going to see how far forward I can slide my foot to the splits, and I'm going to place my hands on the floor. Okay, so that is your splits in the level 6. Obviously, we're aiming to be completely flat against the floor, which let me turn to the side, I'll show you. I'm definitely not. So I'm actually going to see if I can lift my hands up to make me go a little bit lower. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hold it for 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, give your legs a shake. And you're going to do it on the other leg. I'm going to count you, okay? So up into your lunge position. Arms out to the side and slide that foot forwards for me. And hold those splits ready. If you can, lift your arms up. Lift your arms up. If you can't, don't worry, you can keep them on the floor. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, give your legs a shake. Move them around a little bit. Okay, right. So now we have completed levels 5 and 6. We're moving on to level 7, which is nice because I have actually done this in my previous session. So we're going to look at our straddle lever holds for 3 seconds. So for the first exercise, I am actually going to put it down again. We're going to sit on our bottom in our straddle sit, like so. We're going to place our hands flat on the floor, and we're going to see if we can lift just our legs off the floor for 5 seconds. Okay, are we all ready then? So find your position in your straddle, hands on the floor, and lift your feet up off the floor with those legs super duper straight. Ready? Off we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, so just a reminder, I have done lots of preparations for this move already on one of my previous videos, so you can always go back and check that out if you're interested. The next exercise we're going to be doing is lifting your bottom off the floor this time. So we've done our legs, now we're going to lift our bottom. Are we ready? So, hands flat on the floor again, and we're going to lift our bottom for 5 seconds. Off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Right, now the final aim is to lift everything apart from your hands off the floor for 3 seconds, all right? So this is a very tricky move, so you just got to practice, practice, practice until you get there. So don't worry if you can't do it there yet, sorry. Right, we're going to try it all together then, a full 3 seconds. Are we ready? Steady, and lift, hold. 1, 2, 3. Good, right, my feet were quite low on that one. You got to try and get those toes all the way up as high as they can go with your bottom off the floor. But well done, everyone, if you managed to do that. Right, we're going to move on now to the very last skill in the level 7, which is our bridge with one leg up, holding it to the ceiling. Okay, so again, in my last video, I did the bridge exercises. So I might actually, if you can still see me, do a bridge with my feet up on the sofa. So that's optional. You can do it up on the sofa or you can do it on the floor. If you can't do a bridge, then you can all practice your mini bridge, like so, or your reverse arms bridge, like so. And you can even try and lift one leg up in that position. So there's definitely plenty you can still be doing. Right, so, sorry, I'm just going to tuck my t-shirt in. I'm going to scoot my bottom as close as I can to the sofa. I'm going to lay on my back. I'm going to pop my hands by my shoulders, pointing my fingers to the sofa. I'm going to lift my belly up. And we're going to see if we can lift our leg up to the ceiling. Good. I'm just kicked over just because that was easier for me. Okay, right, so that is all of our levels complete. So well done to you all if you managed to do those. I will be doing levels 8, 9 and 10 in my next class, so make sure to come and check it out. But for now, we're going to move on to a little conditioning game, okay? So I have got, as I mentioned, my giant dice. I have also got another whiteboard, so I do like to write things down. And I've got some exercises for us all to do. So if I roll dice number 1, that means you have to do 5 of the exercise I give you. If we land on number 2, then we have to do 10. If we land on number 3, then you have to do the same amount as your age. So if you're 7 years old, then you're going to do 7 of the exercise that I give you. Okay, if we land on number 4, then what we're going to be, oh, actually, I should say, if I do have some adults joining in, then when it comes to your age, you can just add the 2 numbers together and that can be your total. Because I'm 23 and I'm not going to be able to do 23 of each individual exercise. So, okay, if we land on number 4, then you're going to do your school year. So if you are in year 10, you'll do 10. If you're year 3, then you'll do 3, okay? And number 5, if we land on number 5, we're going to be doing it for 30 seconds. So I've got my timer ready. And last one, number 6, then what we've got to do is 15-second sprint, then 5 of the exercise, then 15-second sprint. Now don't panic, okay? I'm going to tell you every time, and I'm also going to join in with you to let you know what each number means. Right, I'm just going to grab my drink quickly because I'm getting a little bit out of breath from constantly talking. And then we're going to get ready. I'm going to demonstrate each exercise and then we can get started. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I roll the different numbers because sometimes I continuously roll the same number. We shall see. We'll see what happens today. So for exercise number 1, it will be press-ups on our knees. Exercise number 2 are going to be tuck snaps. I'm going to demonstrate, don't worry. In fact, let me just demonstrate now. So tuck snap, we all know what press-ups on our knees are. Tuck snaps are grab your knees and kick out. Okay, trying to keep your shoulders off the floor at all times. Then we have got squat jumps. So squat, jump, jump. And really want to see those pointy toes on those jumps, okay? Nice explosive jumps. And then the last one we're going to do is front support. I'm going to do it this way so you can see. So I'm going to pop my knees off the floor. I'm going to bend one knee in to tap the opposite elbow. So it kind of looks a little bit like I'm crossing my legs as I'm doing it. Okay, right, so are we ready? The first exercise is our press-ups on knees. Okay, right, let's roll the dice to see how many we're going to be doing. 6. Right, so we've got to sprint for 15 seconds. Then we have got 5 of them, and then sprint for 15 seconds. Are we ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Sprint on the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Keep going. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 5 press-ups on your knees. So I'm going to place my knees on the floor. I'm going to try and get my nose down. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 15 seconds sprint. Off you go. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Quick feet. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Okay, right. Next exercise is going to be our tuck snaps. Are we ready? Roll the dice. Number 6 again. Right, sprints. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 tuck snaps. So in your dish shape and grab your legs. 2, really kick those feet out. 3, 4, 5. And a 15-second sprint. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. Okay, the next exercise is squat jumps. And do a long roll. Number 4. Okay, so that is your school year. All right, so what year you're in is the amount that you're going to be, is the amount you're going to be doing, okay? Made myself cry then. Okay, I'm going to do 5. Right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, cross leg front supports. Ready? 3. Okay. So now that's your age. So as I said earlier, I'm 23. So I'm going to add 2 and 3. I'm going to do 5. So in your front support shape, and opposite knee to arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, you keep going to the amount of your age. Right, we're going to do 1 loop in. I'm going to really quickly grab a tissue. You can grab a quick drink. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, right, so we're back to the beginning, which is our press ups on knees. I'm going to roll the dice directly to you this time. We're going to land on number 6 again. Okay, I'm going to try one more time, roll the dice, see if we can come up with a different number. 4, that is your school year. Okay, right, off we go. So, in your front support position, knees down, I'm going to sit, and I'm going to think about, I'm going to pretend I'm in year 10, I'm going to do 10. Okay, right, are we ready? Off you go then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Okay, right. We have got 3 exercises to go. Ready? Number 3, which is your age. So I'm going to do 5, and we are on to our tuck snaps. Keep going, everyone. We're really nearly there. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. We've got 2 more to go. Next one is our squats. Ready? What number? Oh, it fell off. Okay, number 2. Oh, so we're going to do 10 squats. Are we ready? So bend and jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and high jump. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Very last exercise, everybody. What one haven't we done? 30 seconds. I'm going to grab the timer. We're going to do 30 seconds of our last exercise, which is our opposite knee front support shoulder taps, elbow taps. Okay, are we ready? Are we all set? I'll tell you every 10 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So keep those legs moving. Trying to get those knees to touch. That's 10 seconds already, 20 to go. Ten seconds left. Keep going, keep those legs moving. And keep your shoulders over your fingers. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, right, hopefully you should all be feeling a bit warmer now and definitely a bit stronger. Maybe not immediately, you might feel a bit worn out, but that has definitely built our strength up a little bit. Okay, right, we're going to finish with a little cool down, and then that's the end of today's session. So I'm going to start with my feet apart, hands on my hips. I'm just going to drop to one side and to the other. And this is where you can start to get your breath back a bit. It definitely tires you out when you're doing your conditioning. Good, and we're just going to drop to the floor. Pop your hands down. Keep those legs nice and straight. I'm going to bend one knee, so I'll just move my feet out a bit wider. And bend the other knee. And move my hands across. And I'm going to go onto my knees, arms out, and I'm going to almost bring one arm to touch the other arm and loop my hand under. And we're going to swap. So hand across, back hand goes underneath and on top of the arm that's crossing over, just to give it a gentle stretch. And we can take our arm behind us and gently pull on our elbow. If you can already feel it stretching, you don't need to do the extra pull. Completely dependent on you. And we're going to just shake our wrists and stand up. And bend one foot up and grab the ankle. And you're going to try and keep your knees together and push your hips forwards. So you're in a completely straight line. And on the other side, bend your leg up and try and balance, wobbling. Okay, well done everybody. Right, I'm really hot now. So I hope you enjoyed today's session. Tomorrow you have got a ninja session at 5 o'clock with Tommy, so make sure to go and check that out. Tune into the YouTube channel again. And just another thank you for all of you who have subscribed. And if you aren't subscribed, then definitely click the subscribe button. Right, I hope you have a lovely week, especially if it's half term. And I hope you enjoy all of our training sessions. And I'll see you, I think next week I'll be back to my Thursdays. And don't forget to check out Imogen's session, which will be on this Thursday. All right? I hope you had lots of fun, and I will see you very, very soon to finally finish off our range and conditioning levels 8, 9, and 10. All right, so I look forward to seeing you then. Bye, everybody. Well done today.